Battle along the near half wall in the Bulldog zone. It's played out to center. Callum Arnott gives chase, but back for it is Cole Kreuzberg-Racine for Western Michigan. Liam Valenti now on the left wing side. First Lakinski on a cross, deflected. Oh, and a good save made. Adam Guyon had to reach back with the right pad. The pass had been blocked initially by the captain, Joey Pierce, for Duluth. It's tipped on ahead for Kyler Kovich, the Cornell transfer. Very prestigious program there at Cornell. Kovich came from 2 ECAC championships during his tenure. Turned over in the Western Michigan zone. A chance for Bentz. He scores! Harper Bentz on a cute little give and go. So 1 minute gone in this power play. Nothing doing for the Bulldogs so far. The top unit stays out there. Max Plant gives it off to Shagabe across the line. He gets it in. Here's Plant by himself, and he pitchforks it over top of the goal. Boy, Plant just kind of got left alone. The Broncos let him go, and he almost walked in untouched. Missed the net, though. Here come the Bulldogs right back in. Zamplant trying to spin away from Vulcan does. Max Plant has it. Now Hansen at the side of the goal. Second chance, Shagabe decides not to shoot. Back on a one-timer for Zamplant, and a big save made, and it's held by Hampton Slakinski. And now here comes Harper Bentz. He'll just push it on in. Less than a minute to go here in this first period. Wahlberg takes a check from Fisher in the Western zone. Long pass, catching Sidlowski in stride. Here's Sidlowski across. Oh, my! Adam Guyon robs Bobby Cowan of what looked like a sure goal. Couple of good looks right now for really both sides. As here's a pass caught out of the air by Whitelaw. He's in on a breakaway. Scores! Quick transition, great hand-eye coordination. Whitelaw ties it up at 1. The 5'11 defenseman Zach Bookman plays up the right wing. Valenti touches it on. Neary, not across. Oh, by himself. Oh, Slakinski is robbed by Guyon. Guyon reached out with the paddle. Seemed like a glorious chance for the junior to give Western Michigan the lead, but another massive stop by the Slovakian netminder. Wisdom turns it over. Oh, and a good save made by Slakinski as Max Plant tries to give Duluth the lead once again. Another bad turnover for Western Michigan. This time, the LA Kings prospect comes up clutch from his defensive posture, pinching in down low. Cole Spicer covering for him, takes a shot from the left point, goes wide. Kreuzberg-Racine stops up, looks over his options, wants to shoot, fakes, does shoot, deflected save made by Guyon. He shrugged the shoulder. Sharp with another try, scores! Somehow Sharp, the sharpshooter, got it through, and we're tied again. Long pass ahead and misses everybody. They'll say no icing as it was played by both Truman as well as Whitelaw. Whitelaw picks up the puck with speed from behind his own net. Cuts up to the neutral zone. Will he do it himself? Scores! Whitelaw, end to end, ends this game. Broncos win it 3-2. 9 minutes to play here in this second period. Grant Slakinski looking to move it on ahead. He's cut off by Zamplant. Plant gets it back now for UMD, still being harassed by Slakinski. Knocks it down low there for Shagabe, the Warroad, Minnesota native. Warroad, that's where both the Slakinski brothers are from as well. So the land of 10,000 Lakes connections continues on both sides here today. Liam Valenti now comes back in for the Broncos on the left wing side. Gets around Zamplant. Shot save, rebound. It bounced on Grant Slakinski. He had Guyon on the wrong side of the net. And then a nice play made by the defenseman Adam Kleber to negate the rebound opportunity. Valenti keeps it in deep for the Broncos. Earring trying to work on Zamplant, but it's taken on here by Ty Hansen. Max Plant now will just softly dump it on in. Long shift for him, so he'll go off. Shagabe still gives chase for Duluth with 8 minutes to go in this second period. Kreuzberg-Racine plays up the right wing side. It's Bobby Cowan. Cowan top of the circle, trying to dance his way towards the front. Lost the handle. Kreuzberg-Racine follows up and through traffic, picking the left hand out of the air. Great save made by Adam Guyon. That just shows you how clutch this young man can be at times, even when there's a lot of havoc going on around him. He's able to stay in the right place and fight through all the traffic and make a nice-looking save. He stopped 17 of the 18 he's seen so far in this game. Remember, it's only twice this season where he's faced over 30 shots on goal, down from the 7 he faced last year in his freshman season. And this was where a Bulldogs team where, like I said, a lot of sophomores, including the Plant brothers and Hansen and Kleber. So many guys that were just more or less in a learning stage last year for Scott Sandelin's team. And that obviously playing in a conference like this, they all came back, they learned a thing or two, and now are flexing their muscle as one of the best teams in the country. Face-off won by the Broncos in the Bulldog zone. Sharp's shot was fanned on. Now Aaron Piak rushes back the other way. Off to the right. It's Bibby with a shot, and a good save made by Slakinski. The rebound swept away. At the right point, Schneider's shot, trying to get one through. Can't quite do so. Excuse me, it's Braden Fisher that put one towards the cage, but it was blocked and cleared to center. Dump back into the Western Michigan zone. Bruce Bergerstein gets it on ahead. It's Cowan. Cowan across the line. Zachariah Wisdom trying to get by Bibby. Can't quite do so cleanly. Cowan helps out and pushes it behind the goal with 7:12 to go here in period number 2. Here is Volk trying to spin away from pressure. Obi Volk, a former member of the Minot Minotaurs of the North American Hockey League. Minot, of course, the home of Zach Nearing, who was in on the forecheck for Western. Bulldogs cleared all the way around. It goes all the way down, but they'll say no icing, saying Wahlberg could have played it. So now it's Zach Bookman up the left wing. Bumps it off the boards for Nearing. In across the line, Grant Slakinski with a shot. Glove save, juicy rebound. It sat there for a second. Knocked off to the corner, and the centering attempt by Bookman goes to the crease. Now Valenti. Bad angle shot, shrugged off by Guyon. Out to the line, but not out. Bookman at the right point. His shot's blocked by Arnott. Touch on ahead, and look out. Maybe a chance for a breakaway for Truman. Truman, left wing, tries to spin away, but a great play made. Samuel Scholin stopped him up. Scout Truman, end of a long shift. Looked like he had a beat on the Swedish defenseman, but great back-checking effort by the senior, negating the scoring chance. Haven't had a whistle here in a couple of minutes. Behind the Western net. Up the boards now, it's Hakkarainen trying to get all the way up for Zachariah Wisdom, but the pass was deflected. Turned back here by the Bulldogs. Now Schlane trying to get away from pressure. Turned over. Hakkarainen throws a little bit of a reverse hit on Braden Fisher. Wisdom in the high slot is tied up. To the line, not out. Sharp holds it in. Nice toe drag by Sharp. Goes around. Oh, and he tried to get it for Spicer, who was stuck on that near side post, but he couldn't deflect it on the net. Guyon was going the wrong way, too. Behind the net, Kleber trying to push it ahead for the Bulldogs. It gets out to center, no icing. Down to 8:20 to go here in this third period. 2-2, Minnesota Duluth, Western Michigan from Lawson. A fantastic hockey game with two of the best teams in the country. Zach Sharp, right wing side. Turns up in the corner. Checked off by Pierce. He puts it on goal. Gloved and held